Hello and welcome back to another video. Now, the majority of my videos are about my secondhand wardrobe, my secondhand style, and around 90% of what I wear is secondhand. But shopping secondhand isn't just part of my wardrobe and the things that I wear. Secondhand shopping also transcends into my home and my everyday life and the things that I decorate my home with. So in today's video, I thought I'd share with you 5 items in my bedroom that I found secondhand, how I styled them, and how much I paid for them. And I genuinely do believe that you don't need to have a huge bank balance to have really nice things, to have a luxurious lifestyle. It's all about being clever with how you spend your money, where you spend your money, and how creative you can be with your money. So let's start off with my bedroom dresser. This here I actually found for £35 at the British Heart Foundation. Now, what you may or may not know about the British Heart Foundation is not only do they have charity shops for clothing, they've also got a specific line of shops that do secondhand furniture. And these are one of my favourite places to go shopping for my homeware because you can find amazing deals on incredible pieces of furniture. In my opinion, there are just so many amazing pieces of secondhand furniture that are so much better quality than the flat pack that you find online or in IKEA. And for me, it's all about the quality. Buy for the quality. You can do that on the secondhand market at a really great price. So I bought this for £35 at the British Heart Foundation. Here's a picture of how it originally looked. So it had quite a lot of damage, and I considered, is there a way to keep the original colour and just to restore it? But it just wasn't something I was able or skilled enough to do. So instead what I did was I thought, you know what, let's give it a whole new lease of life and let's paint it a beautiful dark navy colour. Let's spray paint the handles and give them that gold look. And this whole transformation, including the price of the original dresser, cost me around about £60. So I did spend around about £20 on paint, and I just think it's come out so beautifully. I absolutely love how it looks, and this just goes to show that you don't need a lot of money to have really beautiful things of high quality. And when I say high quality, this is a piece of furniture that is so well made. It really is sturdy. You can see this has been made properly. And not only do I value getting a good bargain and giving money to charity, but I also really place value on quality in all areas of my life, from my fashion, to the people I spend time with, to the food that I eat, to the pieces of furniture that I have in my home. I thought now would be the perfect time to introduce today's paid partner. They're called BetterHelp, and they're actually a service that I've been using for many years. They're a brilliant online therapy service, and what they do is absolutely fantastic. All you need to do is fill out their quick questionnaire, and once you've filled out the questionnaire, they'll be able to match you with the best suited therapist for you. And the reason I actually started having therapy is because I realized just how many of my friends were doing the same, and they said it completely changed their life. It's really made me just overall a more informed and educated person in terms of how I manage and understand the way I think. It's really, really interesting. I find every single session quite eye-opening, actually. I use therapy to help me understand myself better, and also to help me with managing why I may feel a certain way about certain things that go on in my everyday life. And you can use therapy for whatever it may be, whether you're having relationship struggles or self-doubt and self-worth, self-motivation, or perhaps you're just really interested in learning more about yourself. I actually just have my sessions from the comfort of my bedroom at home over a video call. But you don't have to do it through a video call if you don't want to. You can do it via a phone call or through writing. They've got over 7,000 reviews, and they have a 4.5 rating on Trustpilot. You can also switch your therapist at no extra cost at any time. If you feel like they're no longer suited to you, that's absolutely fine. So if perhaps you're like me and you often find yourself questioning yourself, or perhaps doubting yourself, or wondering why something feels the way it does, I think it's really great just to speak with somebody who's actually trained in helping you find those answers. If you feel like you may benefit from giving therapy a go, BetterHelp have provided me with a 10% off your first month of therapy, which is linked down below. Really, really proud to be working with BetterHelp. I think it's a brilliant, brilliant service. So click the link down below to find out more, and let's get on with the rest of the Okay, next up, and the second piece I'm going to show you is actually the mirror that is on top of the dress that I've just shown you. And again, this mirror is another British Heart Foundation find. I found this for £20. I think it looks so much more expensive than £20. The minute I saw it, I had to have it, and I knew it would go perfectly with the dresser. It was like they were made to be put together. And when it comes to my interior style, I love a little bit of opulence. I've never really been into the very highly minimal look. I like something that has a bit of gold. I'm very inspired by kind of French Renaissance, Palace of Versailles, Marie Antoinette's style. I love little gold opulence bits here and there, but in a kind of pared back way. I don't want anything too brash, but I do love a bit of gold dotted here and there. Not only do I think this mirror is beautiful, but it also serves a purpose. I use it to do my makeup. It kind of opens up the bedroom, and it's one of those pieces that we will take from home to home. We are hoping to move this year, so all the bits I'm showing you today we're going to be taking from this house to whichever house we move to next. They're very versatile pieces, and this is the type of thing that if you were to buy it new, an antique mirror from, let's say, like an antique shop, something a little bit more bougie than the British Heart Foundation, I think you'd be looking at about £100. I absolutely love this mirror. I think it's beautiful, and it just fits so nicely on my dresser. Okay, next up at number 3, and I would say this is probably the best bargain that we found for our room, and it's our chandelier light. Now this light my husband actually spotted. Over the past 11 years of our relationship, I've ground him down, and he's now an avid secondhand shopper just like me. And we went out for a little stroll around town, not really expecting to find much, and in the corner of the charity shop at the Wood Green charity shop in Ipswich, he spotted this light. He spotted it for £35. Immediately I saw it and I thought, that there is a bargain. We took it home, we installed it, and when I looked online at how much this light actually sells for new, it was way over £500. We paid £35 for it. It sells new for over £500. This is just testament to if you're able to shop little and often. We go to the charity shops as often as we can, sometimes just for 20 minutes on a lunch break, or whenever we're visiting a new town, we'll always check out a little charity shop here and there. There's no guarantee you'll find something. Charity shopping is a lottery. You know, it's all down to chance, being there at the right time, knowing what to look for, and we got very lucky, and it's just a stunning light. It's completely glass, it's beautiful, and we just absolutely love it. Got very lucky with this one, and it just makes such a beautiful piece in our bedroom. Now the next 2 items are more decorative pieces. That's another thing that I always look for on the secondhand market, because for me, when it comes to decor, I don't like having decor that everybody else has. I like something that feels a little bit more unique. So when it comes to photo frames, I think these are the types of items that it just makes sense to find secondhand, and I found these in Yorkshire. These 2 beautiful gold photo frames, and they were £2.25 each. They are so beautifully made, and I just love how they look. So what I did for these is I actually had some of our wedding photos printed off in black and white. I just think they make such a beautiful little piece of decor. I don't like anything kind of too colourful when it comes to decor, and I just think these are a really beautiful way to kind of showcase our wedding, but not in an over-the-top way. They just kind of sit on the dresser. It's really nice just to look at them every morning. I just think they look so much more expensive than £2.25 each. I just bought some photo paper online. I printed them at home on my own. I always print my own photos. As long as you've got a high quality printer and good quality photo paper, for smaller prints you can get away with printing your photos at home. I would say when it comes to larger prints and, you know, for higher resolution, definitely get them done professionally, but for the purpose of these little photo frames, they really worked. I also bought online the kind of white exterior frames just to set the image. It looks a little bit more professional and high-end, and I got these on Etsy. I think I paid about £12, and I've got quite a few, so I can use them for future photos. And then the final decorative piece that I'm going to show you in this video are these. Now, something about me that you should know. I have a soft spot for cherubs. I don't know why, but I just love how cherubs make a space feel so much more opulent. And I spotted these on a Facebook Marketplace. There was a gentleman selling them on Facebook Marketplace, and I think, let me check how much I paid for these. I found the listing. These here are marble, and the little cherub on the bottom is brass. I got a matching pair, and I got them for £40. Now I've looked online and typically you're looking at about £150 for these. So I got a real bargain on them and I just love them. I'm not sure what they're originally meant to be used for, but I use them to display my perfumes. I just think they've got so much character and they honestly make me so happy when I look at them. And that's the thing with secondhand shopping. I just think you get so much more of a unique and piece that tells a story. What was also really nice about buying these pieces was the gentleman who I bought them from, he kind of drove over, he dropped them off with me. We had a really nice chat. He told me a little bit about them and, you know, why he was selling them. And it's just a really nice kind of added experience when you're buying something secondhand. They just have such a unique look and feel. I really love them. I can't tell you how much I love these. For me, secondhand shopping isn't just about the price. It's about kind of the joy of finding the unknown. And for anyone out there who also shops secondhand, I'm sure you know that feeling. You just never know what you're gonna find. And it's very rewarding when you do find amazing things. So I love these. I think these would also look quite nice with little plants on top. But I personally use these for my perfume and I really do love how they look. So cute. So those there were some of the items in our bedroom that I found secondhand, that I've, you know, tried to give a new lease of life to. And hopefully this is just proof that, you know, just because you shop secondhand doesn't mean that you don't have nice things, doesn't mean you can't have a really stylish look, a beautiful home. That's absolutely not the case. I actually think it's the complete opposite. I think having unique pieces in your home that you've given love to, that you've upcycled or that you found a new home for is actually more interesting and you find much better quality things on the secondhand market. I would love to know what your favourite item was that I showed you, and when we eventually do move house this year I'm going to show you more of our home and the items that I found secondhand. It's just in my nature to find as much as I can secondhand, so I'll be showing you the various rooms, how I dress them, how I decorate them, and we'll definitely do a little bit of secondhand homeware shopping as well. As always, a huge thank you for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you again in my next video. If you did enjoy this video and if you're interested in secondhand shopping, luxury for less shopping tips, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I will see you again in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.